Hey Pisces, it's Rachel from Royal Soul Tarot, and I'm here to do your March 2018 tarot reading. I've been a little sensitive myself, and I've tried to do your reading a couple of times. I'm interested to see if I get a lot of the same cards. I usually do when it takes me a couple times. Really sensitive right now, and I wonder if you're feeling the same way. Happy birthday. I feel like the energy is really intuitive right now, and since you're already so intuitive and psychic, I wonder if you're feeling the same kind of heightened senses, heightened emotions. I'd be really interested to hear about that. I picked a Carol and Miss card for you from the deck of healing, the wisdom of healing. See the synchronicity. And it says, today's lesson: take note of all the synchronistic happenings and coincidences that occur on this day, and know that nothing happens by accident. Your goal: to appreciate the divine details that are woven into every moment of your life. Yeah, every moment matters, right? Let's see what the cards bring out today. I'm interested. Okay, Four of Pentacles. So something with work, money, thinking, King of Swords, obstacle. Temperance, beautiful. Okay, Five of Swords. Page of Wands, I love these pages. Yes. Seven of Wands underneath the baseline. Okay, Three of Hearts. King of Pentacles, the World. Yes, these are some of the same exact cards that I got the other day, which I'm happy to know that, I'm always amazed at the tarot, the mind of the tarot, the beauty of it, the heart of it. It wants to put you in the right place, and if you second guess it, it literally will put you in your place with it. Okay, quite beautiful. I'm trying to figure out where to put these cards. I might want to use them again. So this is kind of as I expected, a lot of stuff in your second house, your earned income. This Four of Pentacles. Sitting on something, on an idea possibly about how to make money, but not really acting on it yet. Maybe fearful of acting on it, but your intuition is working here. This is a little bit stagnant and blocked right now, but since the King of Swords is blocking, yes, it's an obstacle, the King of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of thinking and planning and psychic energy happening, but no action towards this goal. And this is something about your abundance, something about possibly even your location, where you are. Maybe you're even thinking that what you want to do would be better off someplace else. I'm not sure. Some of you may be feeling that. Distance and isolation, not sharing your dreams or goals with others, could be blocking you from shouting out to the universe, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what would make me feel open and good and in the flow. And this guarding, and all the while churning things in your mind, maybe start to take a couple steps, even if it is opening up your heart to others and declaring your hopes and dreams. It's a beautiful idea. You're bringing in some possible relationship sadness. The Virgo full moon was all, I think it was in your seventh house, relationship stuff. So I'm wondering if in the past, you have the Temperance card, I'm wondering if you didn't have to take a look at your love situation, where your heart is, and do some healing. And possibly this energy isn't done yet, and possibly even there's some real hurt feelings and some game playing and some sadness happening. I don't get a sense that this is you playing games. I do get a sense that, you've laid down your weapons, your swords, your thoughts about this, and you're going to go take a dip in this clean water to wash off any resentments, any guilt, any ideas that you're going to put more efforts into, I don't know, living someone else's life. You can't take on someone else's problems and heal them for them. We have to, the only person we can change and control is ourselves. And temperance is a beautiful energy to look at that with. It's balance. I don't know why that cheesy song that Kenny Rogers used to sing, you got to know when to fold them, know when to hold them. I mean, why is that coming into my head? Oh boy. That sense of peace that comes when you concentrate on you and what you need. You're so nurturing, Pisces. I just wonder if you've been trying to heal someone else, which can only really lead to frustration and sadness, because if they have to do that themselves. So, in the unconscious underlying of this whole situation, 7 of Wands. Perhaps this is, this distraction of fighting someone else's battles, of trying to help someone else so much that you have no energy left for yourself. I'm almost surprised that this isn't the Queen of Swords, but it's the King of Swords, because, this energy is, but also this works too, because this energy speaks to someone who's possibly removed from their own emotions. This consists of overthinking, over-obsessing, but also it shows that there's a lot of also just doing an effort wrapped up in this situation. Also, if it's about new ideas, new intuition about new goals, hopes, dreams, work stuff, I feel like getting to a higher place, healing, thinking about you, concentrating on you, your needs, your desires, your hopes, your dreams, and getting to a higher place and getting above any sense of I can't, or I should, or any sense of unworthiness. I feel like these wands right now are these statements of lack, statements of negativity. I don't want to say excuses, but are they excuses if they keep you from following your dreams? I mean, you're consciously thinking, I could do this. I could be this. I know I have the stuff. It's something creative. It's something possibly artistic or a new creative angle at overlaid on what you already do. That would be quite appropriate for this retrograde time, is an idea coming back to you, or new ideas about how to change what you're already doing so it feels, I don't know, fancier. It feels more fun. It feels more free. All of this yellow, but in a very dandy-like way, this self-will, this sun that lives inside of you. You got the sun the other day in this other deck, and it did fall out earlier when I was shuffling. So I know that the sun is shining on whatever you're thinking about doing. It wants you to not begin totally anew, but start from where you are and go toward the new. The sun is definitely shining on you right now, Pisces. So I'm loving this. Right now, I'm not seeing this as a feather, but I'm seeing it as a little red bird. And, you know, cardinals, I see them a lot around my mom's house and down south. And always thinking of my dad who died, but I'm not being morbid. I'm thinking, like, remember, if you don't take little action steps, if you don't proclaim your worth, if you don't show your heart, tell the universe, tell people what you want, what you love, those dreams can die. And you don't want them to. That's not what you want. Newness, freshness, creativity, your heart. Follow your intuition. I honestly believe, and I love that this is now, I'm thinking back to this weaving card, you know, this idea of those that have passed, that loved us, our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents, people that didn't even know us, that love us through our blood, through our ancestry. You know, there's karma there, there's patterns that we pick up that are imprinted into us from childhood, but think about the souls of those people. Think about their hopes, their dreams, that innocence, that purity inside. And from that place, they're your angels, and they want you to go with joy and gladness into your heart. They want you to follow your soul. You know, I think that's the dream of every parent, probably, is that their child will be happy, of a healthy adult, of a healthy parent. Their child will feel successful in what they're doing through their heart, through their joy, through their gladness. Yes. And here we go. I mean, look at this. This is joy and gladness and success personified. This is the environment card for you, and I don't see this being another person, although if it was another person, might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone to help you, someone to show you some things about how your ideas could manifest, how your ideas could work, to give you little clues. I love how busy this card is. It's so bohemian. It's so cozy and colorful. There's also the rams here. I mean, there's dream behind this. There's joy behind this, but there's also this steady, solid perseverance. These steps toward. He's actively, the king, this masculine principle, he or she has actively had to kill off the more negative imprint, parts of themselves that we acquire through our environment, we acquire through our families, we acquire through our experiences. We can work diligently towards killing off that negative imprint and going towards a more positive one. And by killing, I don't mean to get angry and punish ourselves, but I do mean compassion. I don't mean pushing off feelings. I mean changing them. I mean transformation. It's beautiful. Your hope is this ultimate achievement, the world. I love it. I also feel that since there are these sword, the wand and the sword card here, I feel like this is your knowing. You're knowing what you can achieve. You're knowing that you're made of this stuff that can be successful in your heart and mind, but it's also your biggest fear. And you're possibly thinking how, why, when, where, what. You might be still stuck in some sort of overthinking, some sort of questioning, but not letting on. Obsessing over the details, and possibly not having that trust in a higher power, not having trust in your angels, your spirits, your what is intangible. It's easy to trust things we can see and feel. It's not as easy to trust the hand of God, for lack of a better term. And this is definitely that. Look at this outcome for you, Pisces. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the hand of magic. This is the hand of God. This is the hand of the intangible handing you exactly what you want. And all you have to do is make some steps. The archway is already formed for you. The path has already been set, and you know it. You know it. Open up your heart first to yourself and to your dreams. That even this idea that you could do something different with your work and that would make you happy. This idea that happiness and money can coexist. I mean, your negative imprint might be that they can't. That happiness and work could never go hand in hand because you have to work really, 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 really hard to get that money. You have to slave away to get that money. And the universe says to you, no, there's a different way for you. You have the intuition right now to plant these seeds, to tell the universe exactly what you want. And the universe is going to give it to you. Trust even today. Trust even today. All the synchronistic happenings and coincidences that occur on this day, and know that nothing happens by accident. Absolutely nothing. Let's look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. A bit fearful that if you take the thing that you really want out of the pile, everything is going to come tumbling down. That everything will be out of order. that you will upset your stability, that you will upset the way it should be. And again, I just have to go back to this Ace of Pentacles. The world, I mean, what a beautiful spread. King of Pentacles. It's right at your fingertips, literally. I would like to clarify the Three of Swords. And you know what? I'm going to do it in this Wildwood Tarot. I don't know this deck very well at all. But even if I don't know exactly the meaning, I want to look at the image and see what comes up for this Self card that you have, the Three of Swords, this heartbreak card. I would love to clarify it for Pisces. March 2018, clarifying this Three of Swords, that's it. Ooh. King of Vessels, the heron. I love these birds. I live near a park and I get to see blue herons every spring. It's so beautiful when they take off. They're so majestic. This is basically the King of Cups, a container for flow, a container for emotion, a container for love. Look at how he has 1 foot up and 1 foot down. I know that birds stand this way, but I feel like there's something there about just being almost ready, but a little bit fearful of standing down on 2 legs and saying, I want this now. I'm going to change a little bit now. I'm going to follow my intuition now. I'm not going to stay isolated or detached with my ideas or with my goals or with my hopes and dreams. I'm going to dive in, take off, get a big drink of it. I love the flow, this kind of flow of the tree. The water flowing, everything has a sense of movement, but the King of Cups is a little bit, still a little bit detached. You know, possibly this is not about relationships, as I said before, it could be. But possibly this is you thinking, you realize all of this, Pisces. You see that you've got these ideas and you've got this skill and you've got what it takes, but you're holding back, and so you're possibly feeling ashamed or regretful or thinking that you've wasted too much time. This kind of negative, again, imprint. That the king will abolish, the King of Pentacles will abolish. And if we had the Queen of Cups here with the king, she would abolish it too, but through compassion. Feel it, transform it. Feel it, mix it with the positive, with healthy thoughts about yourself. Heal it, transform it. Let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. 10 of Arrows, instruction. Beautiful. I love this. You know, 10 of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck is not fun. This is so lovely because I feel like this is giving you a clue as to how to go into the new, how to go into these new plans you have. Go into your hopes and dreams, possibly reaching out for a teacher, a therapist, reaching out to someone who does what you want to do and ask for help, ask for skills, fine-tuning, get clear on, So now I'm seeing the King of Swords in a much more positive light by the end of this spread. Because this is something the King of Swords would do. He would get skills. He would learn new things. But you're going to do it towards your hopes and dreams and towards your heart, towards what makes you feel like yourself, more yourself than you do right now, even. Okay? Wow, Pisces. Let's just tap our hearts a little bit. Take a big breath in, out the mouth. Again. Tap that in. One more. Tap a little bit, third eye. And out. I so much appreciate you tuning in today, and if you'd ever like a personal reading with me, I do give them. You can email me. I'll leave my email in the box below. Also, I do it through Etsy, so you can come over there and check it out. Okay, love to you guys. Bye.